get started like now, hopefully. Alright, let's get started now, whatever.
Shadow Smokers Legion!
Shadow Smokers Legion.
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 Shadow Smokers Legion for life.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion, baby. And for those that you couldn't understand that,
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Hey guys, Tony the SoySauceAssassin. It is what? Friday afternoon. Familiar clothing, you know, familiar clothing with you know, my original hoodie and stuff like that. Anyways, oh, got back home this morning. Welcome home. So, what's going on, Quake? So today, I actually was gonna do a video on the upside down lighter with the pipe. But I'm running into a small problem. I have the pipe here. I took out this filter, and this filter is nasty already. It's yellow, right? After a few times of use, it's yellow. So now, I can't find my filter. I cannot find my filter. So I don't have a filter used, so I don't know if I should put this filter back in there and use it, or smoke it without the filter. Yeah, outside is definitely freezing. I actually spent about an hour plowing the snow today. I mean, shoveling the snow, not even plowing, shoveling the snow today. It was really annoying because we have leaf and we have snow, so you can't really use a snowblower because it'll jam up your snowblower with those leaves. So yeah, I finished that. I came in. I was like, you know what? I want to relax. So I had lunch. And then after lunch, I was like, oh, you know what? I want to have, you know, a pipe or a cigar. So I came in. I took out the pipe provided by Wild Billy. And I could not find the pack of filters. And I remember the filter looks like a pack of, like a small match looking thing. And I just cannot find it. Like, no matter where I look, I cannot find it. So I'm probably gonna smoke it without the filter. We can actually smoke this without the filter, right? There's a lot of people that buys the pipe that doesn't have a filter mouthpiece to it. So I am going to smoke it without the filter. But as you guys already know, like, you know, for me to smoke a pipe, it probably won't last like 10 minutes. You know, because I always have issues, right? So today, this pipe tobacco is the Squadron Leader. There we go. Squadron Leader. So we'll get that started. I have these tobacco ready here. Pretty dry. So now I just had to shove this in there the same way I saw on TV. Basically just use the top part of it and just rub it in. I think that's the best way to do it for me. Just rubbing it in. Okay. And I'm just doing that right now. Try to shove as much tobacco in there as possible. You like to feel wanted. Wow. That's pretty much no sleep, Hashimoto. That's pretty much just get back, pack, and go. So. Just clocked out. We'll be listening on the road. Alright, Tristan. So, I'm gonna shove more in there. I think that's enough. And I just pack it down. Okay. And right away I get a piece in here. Oh. Alright. think that is the problem. Without a filter, you gotta get pieces. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Oh, my whole mouth is back right now. A little bit of ginger ale to go with it. Alright. Let's try this. Upside down lighter. It lights up very quickly. A lot of smoke. But usually that's the case, right? When I first light it up, it's always a lot of smoke. Very tasty, very good. A little bit of, it's weird because usually pipe tobacco has this fruity aroma to it. This one is kind of creamy aroma to it. Yeah, it's got like a coffee, creamy aroma. It's weird. You'll never say that he's gonna to shove more there though. What? I have to say, put Legion member in Dallas are awesome. What do you mean by put Legion members in Dallas are awesome? I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Went to the tube. What tube? I don't know. Facebook one was just like just in case kind of thing. Tried to load it up there, and for those people who doesn't, you know, there are, you know, some people that subscribe to that, so I figure I do both. But then whatever software that I use doesn't allow me to see the chat from the group if I aired it in the group. So even if I aired it in the group, I won't be able to see the chat unless I go into the chat. Okay, I don't know. So far, okay, you know, it burns more than 5 puffs, and that's really cool. Because for me, this thing never burns more than 5 puffs for me. I don't know. That's not usual for me. That's not usual. The draw is loose though. I don't know if that's supposed to be normal. So I never ever tried a properly packed. Loud. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, I don't know how much it's supposed to burn. Literally, how much it's supposed to. Oh. That might be my UPS guy. If it is, I'll temporarily stay away from the table for like 5 minutes. Actually, it is UPS guy. Let me take a look. It is UPS guy. So what happened is today, I have table and sofa delivered today because I bought new ones for the upstairs office room. And you know, that's why I've been waiting for, but I don't know when they're coming, so literally I've been waiting. Let's see, I saw him carry one thing. I might have to go drag it in because outside snowing. I don't want to have it be outside too long. So if that's the case, I'll let you guys know. I'm looking at the camera right now to wait for him to leave. This is pretty cool. For once, the tobacco is burning the way that I thought it would. You know, so I don't know. Should I open the garage door for this guy? I feel like I should just open the garage door for him, but he's not there. And the FedEx just drove by too. Like today is the day. I hope that one of them is my table, and one of them is my the futon sofa. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. The futon sofas. I bought one of those futon sofas so that the office can have a bed / chair there. Oh, it's dying. All right. Let me see this. Hack it down some more. All right. And light it again. This is quick. All it takes was literally a second and 2 puffs, and this thing's lit up. So, yes, this is a really good pipe lighter. This is really quick. You don't even get to burn the sides. It just lights up really quickly. You know what? If I could put a bathtub in my office, I would. I would. It's not doable. It's not doable. I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, here we go again. Let's see if that's the second item. Wait, that second item looks tiny. I don't know. That second item looks tiny. Doesn't make sense. So, I don't know. I might take a few minutes to go up there and drag it inside. So, give me a minute. Give me a minute, alright? I'll come back and continue our chat for this afternoon. Just let me go grab it in there. Alright, okay. I'm back. Alright. So that turns out to be my sofa bed upstairs. For upstairs. My table is not coming in today. I think because this the tracking number shows that both are actually one item. So continue with this. Oof. Alright, so what I missed? Let's see. Hashimoto deleted a bunch of messages. I have no idea why. Meant to say our Legion. That our Legion Dallas are awesome. Damn, that jazz music way out. Okay. What's up, Jeff? Don't worry, we hold the fort down. Meet up with Albert, Martin, and Stacy last night. It was a good time. The picture didn't show Stacy, but I see you and Martin. Yes. I talked about this in the last show that you missed. This is an upside down lighter. It's meant to use up. You know, you can use it straight or upside down, like that. So the reason that it's not lighting every time is because I have two fans blowing the same area. So you can tell this thing is supposed to come on the angle, but it's not because the fan is so strong here. I don't know. I mean, smoking the pipe is very enjoyable, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I just prefer cigar more because cigar has less of that watered down flavor. I don't know if you guys can tell like what I mean. It's not that this thing has no flavor. Pipe tobacco does have flavor, but it always feels like it's lacking its original flavor. Like you know when you have it tastes like when you have a like say a cup of Coke, but you add it like 50% water to it. So you still gotta get that Coke flavor, but it tastes watered down. And for me, pipe tobacco kind of have that flavor to it. Just that kind of watered down flavor because the way how impression works, right? When I smelled it, it smells so pungent, it smells so strong, but when I, you know, start to smoke it, it doesn't give me that same flavor. It died again. So, let me see. Pick these off a little bit. Get to the Raja Bagu. Pack it down again. And let's do this again. Right, this lighter works really quickly, but at the same time, I don't know, probably burning my tongue. I don't know. It tastes good, but at the same time, pipe tobacco was just not the thing that I can get in terms of mastering. You temp it down even as you're smoking it, like when the fire's still going, when you still have smoke. Yeah, it's just like I said, these are not gonna last me too long because I just cannot get it to work the way I want it. So, I keep pressing it down, temper it, but at the same time, I'm not getting, you know, I've tried many times. So like on my private time, I tried to, you know, figure out, I look more videos, how people do it. They don't really tell you about how, they tell you how to do it, but they don't tell you how it will feel like if you're doing it right. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Right? I don't know if I'm doing it right. Right? So I know that if I if I don't dry enough, it's gonna burn my tongue. But even when I dry it, it's still gonna burn my tongue. So I'm working on getting the EPC that came in added. Oh, hey. So, Michael, I can see you're probably still fighting with PayPal. I don't know how hard it is. Simply get another website and says, you guys were able to process for this website. Why couldn't you process mine, right? Just simply give them an example website if they can't explain it. You know? I will talk to them and say, hey, here's another example website that you guys process payments for. They sell tobacco product. Why do they get the exception but not me, kind of thing, you know? And use that as a product review process. It might work better, you know? It's like, okay, if you guys want to deny me, fine. Let me know why did they did that's different from me that they can have it but I can't. So I would think that is the process. I don't know. Sometimes the PayPal people are just, you know, the call center are not always properly educated. The reviewing process is not always properly educated. The turnover are so quickly that people are not properly trained, right? And you call here, you call, and then they route it to a call center somewhere in India. People in India, the turnover rate is ridiculously quick. Okay, you work in a call center for like 4 weeks. You consider as, you know, an experienced worker, and then you'll just keep jumping until you can get higher pay, right? You know, if you watch those like, you know, really cliche Indian, what was that show about? Like, you know, this guy really says cannot get married until he becomes the manager. It's almost like that, right? So they keep jumping until they can get a manager position, and that's why the turnover is so high. I mean, the pay is no different, really. The pay is just crap, right? In terms of in India, I mean, they make way more money scamming people than you know, by cold calling people, scamming people every day, telling you to get them to like Apple Pay card, Apple whatever card, gift card, or Amazon gift card. And they could make money faster on that than going to a regular job. Right? So I don't know. I you know, for me, the best way is keep escalating it, continue to do it. Don't let them give you a final no, see, that's the thing. You can't allow them to give you a final email, right? You have to go back and say, why is this decision this way if these websites were able to do it? What did they do different than mine? I can follow the same rules, same set of rules, if you tell me why are these different than mine. Right? I feel that's it's probably should be how it is, right? I need like a place to put this. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, there is literally a search result for cigar shop that accept PayPal. Thompson Cigar, JR Cigar, Cigar Inn, Smoke Inn. Right? And what else? Cigar Page, Gotham Cigars, Cigar Inn, Cheap Humidor, Cheap Little Cigars, Butrago, South Smoke Cigars. See, they also accept PayPal. So, let me check this too. And I believe Cigars Daily also accepts PayPal. I don't think I'm wrong, but here, let me just check it easily. Click, add to cart, check out. Yeah, they accept PayPal. They accept PayPal. So I don't understand. You know, I can, you know, if you can easily go there and find that, you know, they accept PayPal, why couldn't you do it? Right? You just ask them to review a different site. You know, just review this different site. Let me know. What did I do wrong? What can I do to fix it? You know. All right, I think I burned my tongue enough, so I'm just gonna let this go and smoke a cigar. Smoke a cigar. This is too hard. This is way too hard. But I tried. I give it a try. But you know that this lighter works well, okay? In terms of using it for pipe. Not so much for cigars, but pipe it's very easy to use. I think this should be specifically for pipe. So, I don't know. Sometimes just people doesn't make sense. You know, that does happen. This is what I say. Be cool. Stay in school. Be cool or stay in school. Have some common sense. I don't know. With that said, how about a patina? Patina Maduro. Oh, my tongue is so spicy and burnt right now. Now, if I can find a cutter, because I brought a cutter upstairs when I was smoking in the bathroom the other day. Yeah, there's another cutter here. Yeah, here's a cutter. Yes, sometimes I bring the cutter upstairs into my bathroom and forgot to bring it back down. Oh, the draw is bad on this one. The draw is super tight. Let me cut it more. I don't understand either one. The new one I have the label. The new one have the labels on the cello. I have broken enough box to know. Cool. Now if I can smoke this, I might have to pump this one because the draw is so tight. But you know, it's Friday afternoon. Why not? You know, I think I can talk better when I'm smoking a cigar. When I'm smoking a pipe, I'm like my mind is what? You go away for a few seconds and got beat up. What? So my mind is constantly thinking to keep the pipe lit that I just can't enjoy it as much. There we go. Cigar! Alright. Very nice. It's really hot in here right now. So I'm gonna take out my jacket or hoodie and really get to it. Okay. So kind of like a recap. So I'm building another office upstairs using my gaming laptop. And for those people who doesn't remember about my gaming laptop, is that I used to stream with the camera on the laptop. So we, you know, for a while back, we used to do it off the laptop. And ever since I got this professional camera, I hooked it up to the PC and been doing it on the PC. So that wasn't being used. Now I figure, you know, I can build another office upstairs using the laptop as a base. So I did that. Bought table, sofa, chairs, keyboard, mouse, you know, a whole new set of stuff. Monitor, and I'm waiting for them to all get delivered. You know, funny enough, is majority of things got delivered after election. I don't know why. Even though I ordered way before the election, it's gotta be delivered after the election. So, That's happening right now. I'm hoping to build that, you know, and yeah, it's true. Somebody's like, why do you put all that stuff in there if you probably not gonna review cigars upstairs? Most likely, I'm gonna smoke the cigar down here and not doing upstairs because that used to be my guest room. And just in case a guest want to show up, I don't want that room to smell like cigars for the guests. All right, because not all my guests smoke cigars. But what can I do in there? I don't know. Use that to chat. Use that to podcast. Use that to most likely do some basic work for the logo, for the group, for the upkeep some wrong events and stuff like that. And when I can record some event explanations, something like that, introductions, that kind of stuff upstairs without having to come down here, turn on the heat and stuff like that. So that's my plan right now. Would I have a gaming channel? I don't know. Why would I do that? That's kind of like a hassle. Who's gonna watch me play game? I mean, I could play game, but who's gonna watch me play game middle of the night? I don't know. I could hook up a game, and hook up, input so that the game has a pass-through, so the computer takes it and records it. But the question is, is it worth the time? I'm using a laptop. It's probably not gonna be looking good. I don't know. I have enough screen and camera. Right now I have 2 cameras here. I have 1 more camera sitting over there. Upstairs the laptop has a camera, and I have few more like handheld cameras around the house. So I could do that. But at the same time, I don't know if if I want to put the time and effort into doing that, if that makes any sense. Because I much rather spend that time to work on Cigar Daily, not Cigars Daily, Shadow Smokers Legion stuff. I'm looking at Cigars Daily website. I don't say Cigars Daily. Shadow Smokers Legion stuff. That that will benefit the group, or find something to do with the group, or something like that. But spend the time to have to record and go up and play a game. I don't know. I mean, I could go up whenever I play a game, but I don't like right now. If I play a game right now, no one will watch it. I can play game and smoke at the same time, but no one will watch me play game. So I don't see the point of that. I don't. 2021 Bath calendar. Don't you know that I already sold out for next year? I had to pre-sell it. That's the only way I can beat Cigar Vixen in terms of sales amount, right? Because she's like a best-selling on Amazon. So if I sell at the same time she's selling, I won't stay on the top as the #1 seller on Amazon for calendars. So I pre-sold them this year. You missed it already, James. So I don't know. It just it's rough. I don't know. It's not something that I can make a quick decisions on in terms of doing all those stuff. I did thought about just use it to edit some videos and stuff like that. But like you guys like to watch me streaming, not necessarily video, right? And if anything, you guys like the 30-second video better. So. You're a little disappointed in the 2020 calendar? You see? First 20 days you can get 100% refund, but you didn't do it. So yeah, now I am debating what I can do more, and not, But then I did, recently I started to kind of, brainstorm what we want to do next year. It's very important for us to think about what we want to do next rather than what we're doing now. I didn't even get 100% calendar. You totally did get 100% calendar if you ordered it, right? If you ordered it, you got it. If you ordered it, you got it. Now don't tell me you didn't. Should have contact the customer service number. 1-800 soy sauce assassin. No, 1-800 soy sauce and hit the option 1 for assassin. Where is my table? It's funny because the chair is telling me that it will arrive that's weird. That's weird. It's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Track package. It's a deliver, so it's correct. Tracking ID correct. Why does it say deliver in Ashland? I really don't get this. My address is Framingham. It says deliver in Ashland. What is that supposed to mean? Well, it is delivered, so I'm good with that. I'm just wondering where the hell is my table. The expecting day keep changing, and it still doesn't show shipped. So I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Is this being shipped by FedEx or is this being shipped by something? I don't know. Well, I can only thing I can do is wait and wait and wait and wait. I would think that I can get this done this week already, but no. If I click onto it, currently available. Don't know when this item will be back in stock. But dude, I already bought it, so I don't know. While I'm at it, you guys can see me bitch about this item. How do I contact seller? Contact seller. How do I contact seller? Do I do this? No, I can't. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Shoot, I can't. There's no contact the seller thing. So I don't even know what to do with it. This is fulfilled by Amazon. We take. I don't understand. Like I can't get my stuff, done. Like I'm trying to bitch at them, but like why would? See, the thing is that I looking at these computer table and stuff like that, and when I look at a business address, they're all from China. It's like why are you guys selling table from China to the U.S. when it's a U.S. table? I know it's made in China, but still have a warehouse somewhere here, yo. Like this is horrible. So I don't know. It doesn't have contact the seller kind of thing, like wherever, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Bob, there's a guy. Bob's been busy. Bob's been working and doing video at the same time. I would say that's considered busy. That's busy. Let's see. Here. Watch me talk to an Amazon representative. Alright, get the order number. First you get the order number. Then you will find customer service. Why? Okay. Let me just go to regular Amazon. Let me go to customer service. Customer service. Where's the customer service? Well, if I click on return an order, maybe I'll find it. Customer service. Because usually I can click it right at the item. This particular item does not have that. I don't know why. And it's been like a while now. So I you know. Alright. Okay. So order detail. Yeah, it doesn't here, track package. Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't even say shipped. It says ordered October 23rd. And it doesn't say it's shipped. But here we go. Let us help you. Your account, your orders. Okay. Then here we go. And yeah, that one just doesn't have the. I don't know why. It doesn't have that option. It doesn't have that option at all. So I might have to cancel that and then buy another one because it's taking forever. But where is let's click on help. Let's click on you know, if I could I would. If I could I would. They will actually need him to be on there because all the business information and stuff like that. So yeah, if I could, I absolutely would. There we go. I clicked on chat with Amazon service. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat, Amazon. So how can I help with an item I ordered? All right. Can you see what item that is? Yes, this is the table. The table. We're just about to ship out this order. It's on track to be delivered. Sounds good. How fast will it ship? You pick 2-day shipping on this. Our order only spend 2 business days in transit once it ships. It's on track to deliver. What? It doesn't even allow me. Come on, I want to talk to a customer representative. It doesn't give me the option. It did not give me to go quick Karen on them. It does not. What? No, you didn't solve my order. Holy crap. It says thanks for sharing your feedback. Help us improve your experience. That did not answer any question. It just said that because you choose 2-day shipping, it will only take 2 days once we ship. What the? Why you gotta ship it out like Monday? 2-day shipping will be Wednesday, but that wouldn't be the 3rd. What? Come on. Oh my god, that's horrible. It won't let me. It won't even let me go Karen on them. It won't even let me go Karen on it. I am blown away. No wonder I couldn't find options because that one just doesn't allow it. I can say that and they're not gonna do anything about it. PayPal is so full of themselves right now that doesn't matter who go talk to them. It will get the same I don't know, there's nothing I can do feedback. I have talked to PayPal many times in terms of complaining and stuff like that. A lot of time is I can't do anything about it. This is the policy. But at the same time, I don't think they understand the policy. And the only way is to keep bothering them. Hopefully you'll get a different person. And that different person might be able to read it differently or treat it differently to solve your problem. Like I said, I think the best way to do it is to give them examples. Like we have a whole list of this thing. I literally can Google says, cigar shop that accept PayPal, and they will show a whole list of it. So what is the difference? Why could they do it? I couldn't. In fact, you're also in Arizona, so why is Cigars Daily in Arizona can do it, but you can't? Look at this ash. It's actually burning pretty well today. I'm kind of happy with that. Happy with that. Right? So that actually, I don't know. It's one of those things that when you are dealing with multiple, maybe there is a third payment processing thing that you can do, right? Without PayPal, because a lot of time I'm sick of using PayPal. PayPal is so big right now; they're so too big to fail. They actually want to purchase platform to do Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is trash, right? For any of you that want to argue about how Bitcoin works and stuff like that, I can tell you Bitcoin is trash. Okay, you cannot. Once you devalue a currency to a digital, non-tangible goods that's not backed by anything other than some codes, there's no value in the money, right? Right now, okay, U.S. dollar is backed by gasoline, petroleum product, whatever. So sure, that dollar has that value. So because it's something to hold that value, but digital currency with digital codes, you know how many scams that comes out in China every year about digital currencies? Well, thanks for the list. They won't be doing it about use it either. Then hey, that's the case, right? Then they are losing the revenue. That's their problem, right? Because I still think that people can use credit cards, and if you need to do a virtual credit card online and just shop with that, it's totally fine. But back to that digital currency crap. Every year, China has a lot of investors to look fake investors looking for people to invest in digital currency. And it'll tell you that if you join, they'll give you so much digital currency to start. And then once you put money in there, you're guaranteed to see, the original Bitcoin's returns, like, the growth. But obviously they don't, because that has no value, zero. It cannot back something with zero value. The only one thing that I think that might have value is there was a digital coin that I know I have no credit card. James, you could just get a debit card. Any debit card with a Visa logo on it, you can still use those. So the one that I think that actually might have something to it is the one that was backed by whiskeys. Whiskey has a intrinsic value, right? So you can actually say this whiskey is worth X amount of money, right? Because there is a collective value to it. So if you back it by the amount of whiskey that you have in store, sure, there is a way to kind of give it a value, a digital value. But if you think about how, in a way, okay, whiskey can break, whiskey can go bad, whiskey can actually go bad. If you open it one time, it will go bad. But is it still drinkable? Yes. It's just gotta have condensation and crap, but this have iron particle, whatever that's in there. So you can actually damage whiskey. You can have the building go down in whiskey or become pyro of nothing on water, right? So, it's not safe. The reason that, things are backed by semi-precious materials or precious material is because those things, even if the building goes down, you can still take it out. It's still there. So we have that. In God we trust. The value of money, right? But like digital currency has no, it's just, you're trading nothing. You're trading a serialized code. That's like trading cash with serial numbers. That doesn't really do anything. It has no value. It's not being actually spent. So, and really, yeah, you say, oh, you can actually use Bitcoin to buy a car. Yeah, but that's not really buying a car. That's like selling your Bitcoin to the company, and the company give you the money to buy a car. That's how it works. That's not really using Bitcoin to buy a car. You use Bitcoin as a transaction tool to get cash to buy the car. Because Bitcoin is like, it's like stock, right? So literally you cannot take a piece of stock certification and then certificate, and go to a car store and say, I want to buy a car with this, right? You literally have to say, I will have this stock, I want to sell this stock, get cash, and buy a car. You know? Oh, in fact, you can't even buy a car with cash. You had to buy a car with checks. So when's the last time somebody buy a brand new car with cash? I've tried it, doesn't work. I bring enough cash to buy a car to the car dealer to buy a brand new car, and they said they cannot accept cash. So I had to go to the bank, buy a money order, and come by and buy the car. I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about private sale. Private sale, they want cash. In fact, if you're doing private sales, I highly recommend you not pay cash, because something goes wrong, this person already took the money and bounced. So yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, you know, here's a few things you can take care of your own. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very disappointed right now that my table isn't gonna be here yet. I need my damn table. I need my darn table. Anybody else get it? You know, let me see if anybody else talking about the shipping being taking forever. No one actually talk about the shipping take forever. That's crazy. That is cray. Huh. I'm also waiting for another item to show up for me. And you guys might think it's stupid, but I took the desktop wallpaper that we have, and I sent it to a company to make it into a mouse pad this big. So hopefully that will come out good. I don't know. I just like that picture so much that I'm waiting for that to come up. So I paid the artist to do another one. I don't know if you want to see it. I guess I can show it to you guys. But like, you know, this is a draft which I don't want. I told him to change it, but I can show you guys a draft that I'm not gonna use. So let's see if I can find that. Here we go. Let's see. Save. It's kind of dark because there's a filter over it that he's got to use it to color. So it's kind of dark, but bear with me on this one, okay? So I told the artist, it's like, hey, can you fit Mrs. Assassin onto it? And this is what he came up with. What do you guys think? I mean, it kind of look good. You know, they capture Mrs. Assassin's face for sure. But it's like, what's with the champagne and champagne glasses and like, you know, love seat sofa that only sit like a half of it. So I told him to change that because I didn't like that. But, you know, for now it looks okay. I just tell him to change certain stuff, like, you know, I don't need a champagne. I don't need a, you know, if you want to put something there, might as well put an ashtray and a whiskey glass. It's just champagne. Champagne's not my thing. I mean, do I celebrate champagne? Yeah, once in a while, but not all the time, you know. So, one of those. So yeah, in terms of updates, I already ordered the Prestige member stickers. We don't have a lot of Prestige members yet, so if you guys have an idea who Prestige members should be or who should be Prestige members, continue to send me suggestions and why you think they should, right? Why you think they should. A big old Davidoff ashtray will make more sense. Yes, I actually do have a Davidoff ashtray upstairs. But it's a square ashtray too. It's just a tiny square ashtray with gold on it. It's gold. Gold and horses on it and stuff like that. I love the new screensaver. You mean wallpaper? Bob, you mean wallpaper? Wallpaper. So, now, in terms of news, I'm trying to think of like what news is going on lately. Bob has his new show that basically just talk for like 30 minutes or something like that. Very short. Actually, no, it wasn't even 30 minutes. Short video, just Bob talking. So those people who just want to get the other side of Bob, go watch him talk. One of the things that I used to watch a lot, I don't think Bob is putting those videos again, is the Bob and Squatchy chat thingy. Story time with Bob and story time with Squatchy. That's something that I used to watch. I thought it was interesting, because Bob has a lot of funny past, and one of them will be stealing people's pineapples. That's a good story. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched those yet, I would suggest to go back and watch those. You get to learn the young and funny Bob in terms of from that story. He have a few stories that's actually pretty funny. And watch the Cigar Show Tim video as well yesterday, as well as the Down to the Knob yesterday, and they were back to back. So kind of pretty easy for me to watch through it because they were back to back. Was that yesterday? Yeah, Thursday. So I watched those. Sometimes I think that. Whoa, what? Sometimes I think that in a way, I kind of agree with what Cigar Mechanic talk about. God, if God closes the window, opens another door or something like that. I agree with that, but I also, and I also agree that you kind of have to take that action to be able to succeed, right? If like, if you don't take action, you just wait on it. It's just like I'm waiting for the opportunity. I'm waiting for things to do. You're not gonna be able to achieve what you want to do. I mean, the tools, the opportunities are there, but you have to go look for it. You have to know that if you don't take the action, nobody else can. You can take the action for you. And in terms of failure, and I really think that failure, no matter what kind of failure, are good for you. Okay? Yeah, it sucks if you're doing it with someone else, you lose money and time. And a lot of time you can lose a friendship. But any sort of failure, in my opinions, are good. Because life is all about learning, right? And when you have a failure, and when you actually admit it that this is a fail, it's a failure, then that's when you learn something, right? You had a hard learned lesson. At this point, you knew it has failed. You have completely did something wrong, right? Can you do everything right and still fail? Yes, you can do everything completely right and still fail. So, opportunity, hard work, right, and time. It's the three things that you need to successfully do something. And a lot of time, you have hard work and time. Everything is done correctly, but opportunity wasn't there. So yeah, there are plenty of people that did stuff. Maybe there's the right opportunity, they put the hard work, but the wrong time, right? Or they put a lot of time in there. There's great hard work, but there's no opportunity. Or if there is opportunity and You spend a lot of time on it, but you actually didn't do a lot of work on it. So, you know, you're gonna get failure to teach you how to succeed. I mean, not everybody is gonna succeed the first time. So, you know, when he say, you know, things in terms of, you know, doing work, he just jump at it, he follows it, you know, whatever in that direction he's going to, he goes at full throttle. He doesn't know what the direction is. Well, you still need to have a goal. You know what you want to do. You have a goal, and then you know, press forward to go to that. You know, you do whatever you want to do, right? I mean, if Shadow Smoker's Legion was created this year, I think we wouldn't have accomplished as much, right? Because this year, you know, so many things going on. Hey, Aaron, so many things going on, and you don't. There's not a lot of opportunity. There's not a lot of things that we can do. I mean, yeah, people spend a lot of time at home and smoke and stuff like that, but at the same time, whatever I want to do seems to be held up by various things, right? For example, I wouldn't be able to meet everybody. I wouldn't be able to travel to, you know, Arizona to meet Brendan and all that stuff. You know, I wouldn't be doing all that. I wouldn't be able to. So, you know, I would think that it wouldn't be as exciting as our first year if had Shadow Smoker's Legion being established this year. Last year was perfect. And that's why we have Shadow Smoker's Legion of today. We don't have a lot of members, sure. But at the same time, we also kicked out half of our members, right? We kicked out half our members. So this year, we have a lot of things going. I mean, for Bob, the same thing. Bob, last year, he was still doing it for fun. It took him a long time to decide that he's got to do this for real. He's got to do this for, you know, he's got to take the investment down, build a studio 2.0, and really go at it, right? And that's very different. And that commitment is not easy, right? And then, you know, that's a lot of costs. You think that, okay, all right, so either way, Bob's got a shed, so, you know, a studio, even if he doesn't want to do this anymore, his money is not like going nowhere. He got a shed. But you got to think about it, like how many people actually just randomly go on there and do it, and make a shed that they don't need, right? It's a lot of money. He could have used that money to make an extension of his house, but rather he made a studio, right? Just for filming. So if he didn't need to do this, he probably wouldn't go, hey, I need to go build a shed, right? The Smoke Easy Studio was fine, right? He actually said, you know what, now is the opportunity, now is the time, I need to do this for real, I need to invest in this and do it right. So he did, because he have two places to film already, right? He have the Smoke Easy Studio, he had the indoor one, which I don't remember how he called it, right? He have those, so he could just do outside and inside already, but he went out and there and go, you know, hard work, build it up, you know, installation, electricity. Now he needs obviously to spend much more money than he thinks it is to get electricity down there. And obviously you guys gotta go, you know, he can do it himself and doesn't cost that much. You know, for electricity, if you don't do it with licensed electricians, you're gonna run into a lot of trouble in the future. So, you know, he's doing all that just so that he can film quality content and also have Chief to chat with people. You know, so that's time and commitment. That's time and commitment. A lot of people don't realize that when you start to do a regular streaming, when you start to do regular recordings and editing and all that stuff, it takes time, a lot of time. A lot of time. And you know, in terms of, and 1 hour video will take you at least 1 hour to edit it. And 1 hour video will take you at least 1 hour to edit it, down to 15 minutes. Down to 15 minutes. Alright? That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. So first, you have to set it up. You have to smoke that cigar for 1 hour. record that 1 hour video, and then you gotta spend another hour to edit it, right? And do all that stuff. And you do it 3-4 times a week. That's that's a full-time job now, right? At least that's a full working day, 1 full working day, to just to do things every day and on the side of their regular job, right? That's a lot of work, right? I mean, if you think about it, Matima Maya is doing this, 3 times a day, 3 times a week too, and he can only do that, become a full-time YouTuber right now, is because he doesn't have a day job, right? He was able to do that because he has no day job, and I can stream, whenever I feel like it. It's because I'm at home all the time, right? So I got time, and time is actually valuable. It's something you will never get back. Right? Money, you can always earn more. You can always work, you can get money, but time is something that you never get back, right? And that also tells you, what you did not know is that a lot of them, if they ever gotta do something else, they had to plan ahead to make sure that the episodes still get released, the chat still goes. If they gotta go somewhere, something had to be arranged for it. When I go on trips and stuff like that, if I can't be here, I tend to kind of leave a video or two, something like that for you guys. It's just so that I feel like it's a habit. I don't forget about it, because I know that if I stop doing this for a few weeks, I'd probably tell me that, yeah, it's okay, I don't have to do this, right? You'll be surprised. There's so many YouTubers that literally make themselves stress themselves into a point where they have mental issues, because it's just constantly filming. You gotta find materials, you gotta figure out what you gotta say, you talk to a screen for a whole hour by yourself, and make sure that you can talk for a whole hour. I mean, that's really hard for a video, right? For me, I don't always have something to talk for a whole hour. That's why I like streaming, because I get to interact with you guys, and that way I can have a topic to talk about all the time while I'm trying to finish this cigar, right? But if you're doing it as a video, you don't have somebody to interact with, and that means whatever material that you're talking about has to be pre-planned. You have to know what you gotta talk about. You gotta write notes down. Bob always have a little notes on the side. Just talk about the wrapper, the binder, the filler, and obviously the flavor and the thought about the cigars had to be improvised, and just talk about how he did, how he feel and stuff like that. But a lot of time, how you feel at the moment that you're recording it is very different than the moment that you are not recording it. Right? Like if I'm just smoking a cigar, I'm not recording anything, I'm not talking to anybody, I will probably taste less notes, less flavor, or something, because I'm focusing my mind on something else, right? I'm just enjoying my time, reading book or watching a video or something like that, smoking my cigar. So I'm just enjoying that cigar and the movement of smoking cigar a lot, right? I don't really have to go search like what kind of flavors in here, how I'm gonna express that to the screen so that people actually know what I'm talking about, right? This is why you hear something like, Matia Maya is crayons, or like orange peel, popcorn, salty popcorn, licorice, all those notes that you use to describe a cigar, dark coffee, cocoa, all those notes to describe a cigar, you will not think about it if you're just enjoying a cigar and a whiskey. You don't think about that. You're just enjoying your time. Maybe you're chatting with a friend, whatever. You're not gonna go, I taste licorice. You're not gonna do that. Your mind is not focusing on that. But when you're doing a video, your mind is diving deep and trying to figure out exactly what's in there, right? Take a few more puffs to find out if it's true, because you don't want us to say, I taste, I don't know, for lack of better description, I taste Teletubbies, and at the time it might make sense to you, but when you go edit your videos, like, what the hell am I talking about, right? That happens a lot. You just get cut out, but it happens a lot. Right? And that happens with a lot of YouTubers. Every day they're just like, what am I gonna record today? What am I gonna, you know? And even though we can have a lot of cigar in the humidor, open it up and say, this is waiting to be reviewed. I'm gonna review all of those. You could get a feeling of, I don't want to smoke that cigar. Believe it or not. When you review a cigar, when you try to review a cigar, you look in the humidor, it's like, this is the next cigar I need to review. There are times where you just look at that cigar and say, I just want to smoke a cigar for myself, rather than record a video to tell you how, like, I just don't want to smoke that cigar today. But, you know, it's the next video that needs to be done, right? I already did a Casa Cueva Habano. I can't smoke another Casa Cueva Habano today because that wouldn't contribute to my video. So I had to smoke something else. You know, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. You look at your humidors, I just want to smoke, I don't know, Signature 2000 Davidoff today. But no, because I already did a review on that, and I still need to do a 3-minute review this week. I can't smoke that. I have to smoke something else. You know, that happens for streamers. That happens for people who makes YouTube videos. That happens, right? And obviously, if there's a huge hype on certain cigars, as a reviewer, you have to go out to look for that cigar. And a lot of times, it's not that easy too. You know, well, Matia Maya has good viewers, and they send him cigars, so you know he have something to review, and he have, you know, I don't even think that he decide what cigar to review before he goes there. He probably just open the drawers, I need to review this and that. If you watch his video 2 weeks ago, was it a week ago? A week ago, he talked about this. Okay, he thought no one was gonna choose a cigar that he needs to review, so he smoked that cigar because that day he just feel like to smoke that cigar, but everybody choose that cigar to review. Well, now he doesn't have that cigar to review, so I had to review something else. That happens. That happens. So, you know, doing streaming is hard. Making video contents are hard, and that's on the side of things. Then we have run into a problem with, you don't know if people like your video, and you don't know if people, and you will always know if somebody hates your video, right? And what I mean by that is, you look at your video, you got like, I don't know, 1,000 views, and you get 10 likes. 1,000 views, but 10 thumbs up, and 20 comments. Of that 20 comments, probably 15 says, yeah, good, yeah, great. 5 of them probably doesn't make sense, just like hello. And you get that 10 likes, but you got 1,000 views. You start to ask yourself, wait, so does that mean I got 900 people that does not like this video? Because they couldn't take that 1 second to click like? Is that discouraging? Yeah, it could be. It's a mental toll. You know, you make a lot of video, you look at them, they all have like thousands of views, and then you look at it and go, I got like 10 likes. You know, it's like, wait, do they not like the video, or is it just, you know, this video, this hard work, this hours of hard work does not deserve a single like button click? You know, it's just like one click. It takes 1 second to click, but no, cannot do that, right? You could take that you can take that 2.5 seconds to type up a great job, Bob, but you cannot click on that like. You know, it's that hard sometimes. You're just like, what did I do wrong? Right? You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? For me, I didn't particularly care, because obviously, I know this channel is gonna make zero money, right? If anything is negative, I continue to dump money into this, buy equipment and all that stuff, just so that I can have a comfortable experience to spend time with you guys. So yeah, I know that. That's fine, you know. And you know, even though he says like what, how many subscribers I have? Let me check. Turn up. Dun, dun. I have 400 subscribers. 400 subscribers, my average view is not even 400. Alright, 400 subscribers. I get, let's see how many views. I have 243 videos. Okay, and as I look down this list, let me go down to this list. Alright. For episode 161, I have 63 views. 160, I have 70 views. And 159, I have 71 views. Okay. So I have average about 70 to 80 views per episode. Right? But if you put that into perspective, out of 400 people, you get 70 views and you get like 2 likes. That will make average streamer question themselves, right? The Jaguar had 93 views. And I think the most views, the Warhead has 100 views, alright? The egg fried rice episode where I complain about the egg fried rice has 102 views. The Davidoff Capa Dominicana has 293 views. 293 views, right? And then like you just like, what did I do wrong? What did I do right, right? The semi-annual raffle has 221 views, which I'm not too surprised about that. It makes sense, right? The Shadow Smokers Legion episode 137 has 152 views. Alright, so I compare that to Christmas raffle. Our Christmas raffle episode 10 months ago has 450 views. 450 views. So what the other episode did wrong, you know? It just like kind of like, you know, you don't get it. You don't get it sometimes. You're like, okay, so why? Well, obviously the Christmas episode I expected to have some views because, you know, we all want to just find out who won, right? And if I scroll back down last year, average episodes has more than 100 views. I mean the first year, right? Episode 24, 100 views. 27, 151 views. 131, number 31, 120 views. Punch Egg Roll Cigar, 168 views. Right? So, you know, all that makes you wonder. It's like, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Where did I got wrong? Right? Well, obviously, I'm not gonna go review why I'm doing wrong because, you know, I'm not doing this for the sake of doing it correctly. But it does make you wonder. It does make you wonder. You know, and in fact, I'm looking at this. I am wondering why I have like episode 1 to 20 missing. Oh, actually, there it is. The 0 Ace, the 09. Let's see. 14. Where's episode 1? I went back and renumbered them as I go because sometimes you know I have an episode that doesn't even make sense. So, random podcast had about 40 views, and 13, 14, 1 year ago. You know, I don't know. For me, like I say, it doesn't bother me. But for some people that creates content, that will, you know, drive people crazy. It's like, how do I get 400 views on something and then have 30 views on some other ones? You know, it's funny that I look back to the original setup. I'm like, damn, what did you do, Tony? The setup was horrible. The lighting is horrible. What did you do, Tony? You know? I look at those. That's the only thing I care about. Is like how I look that day. I mean, the 30-second review of the Davidoff Oro Blanco Gran Toro has 377 views. The long reviews for the Oro Blanco has 307 reviews. It's actually not bad. But only because somebody probably clicked on it and they go, this is crap. Yeah, the 400 view ones when you had the shirt off? No. No. Let's see. So yeah, some of the stuff makes sense to have more viewers. Some of the stuff I don't understand. So yeah, I when I look at those videos, when I look at them and go, hey, why is this one has so many views? That doesn't make sense to me, you know. Some of them does, some of them doesn't. Let's see, sort by date added. Oh. Okay. Yes, people tend to watch those. And what's really funny is my most viewed video of all time has 1.5, so 1,500 views. 1,500 views. And that was the CC100 Humidor Honest Review, which I literally only did 8 minutes of. And I don't even know why I wasn't even good at reviewing. I just talk about how it is. And that has 1.5 thousand views. So 1,500 views. That's crazy. And the Cigars Daily Night Chat has 110 views. Semi-weekly chat 125 views. Wednesday night chat. Let's see. What else? Episode 1, episode 2. Episode 2 has 114 views. The soy dog rocket, the soy sauce dog rocket has 269 views. That was crazy. That was bad. And yeah, as I look down, in the past year when it first started, I think we have average 100 views at least, and then we dropped down to from episode 50, it dropped down a little bit, and then from 57 we will run to about 40 to 80 views. And then it's constantly about 40 views. So yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. You know, it's like, oh, which one, what happened here and there. So, you know, we don't do any advertisement. We just come up and chat, right? We just come up and chat. 2 hours. Oh, it is a long video. It is long video often. Yeah, like, you know, Aaron said. It's 15-minute video that people watch, and people usually doesn't watch more than 5 minutes. A lot of time people are like, you know, hey, what's the next thing to watch in the next 5 minutes? So let's see. Double Andalusian Bowl episode has 105 views. More people tuning to see if they want free stuff, but are not dedicated throughout the year. The real viewer subscriber are with you throughout the year. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Even though I don't think we have 400 members, so for 400 views, that's what questions. Like that's what the question is. We have 166 members, but when we have the raffle, we have 400 something views. How did that work? How did that work? Right? The Davidoff Dominicana Special 53 Perfecto review has 293 views. 293 views. And that's 19 minutes. Yeah, that's what deal with the double bowl. Yes, the double bowl episode is actually Hashimoto. Hashimoto. So I'm looking at these. I'm going down, and it's pretty good memories actually. I'm now that I look back, the changes. I mean, it might not seem like a lot, but when I'm looking through these videos and look at the background, I was like, damn, Tony. Damn. You know, it's funny. It's funny. Right now we have 161 views, and that's with exception of some of the stuff that has no episode numbers, which I think is just chatting for no reason. So that's why we have like 200 something videos now. 400 subscribers, 243 videos. It's always about Matt. Yeah, Bob, you know, you pick a time, you pick a place, and we'll just do streaming, and then we can talk about same cigar. We can do that, sure, why not? You know, Bob, I'm always open to you. You know that. Just that your time runs very different than my time, so. Your time runs very different than my time. Yes, and I think that's why the Oro Blanco has so many, because there's not many people review Oro Blanco. There's not many people will review Oro Blanco because it is a $500 cigar, and unless you get that cigar for free, it wouldn't make sense for you to invest $500 on a video that's gonna generate you $20. Right? It wouldn't make sense. So people wouldn't do it. People don't do it. You know, people just doesn't do that. Makes sense. Perfect sense. So what I want to do is more crossover stuff with Bob for sure. It's fun to do things with Bob. You know, if you guys don't remember, we have those metal. It's right next to my side. We have these stuff that Bob made. I think these stuff is so well made by Bob that I just keep it by my table side. I think it's really cool. When my friends and family member visit me, I will show them this. It's like, have you seen this? These are super cool. These are super cool. And they're like, what is this? It's a cigar rest. It's super cool. So yeah, Bob, making more stuff. Do it. I love swags. And you know, right now, especially now, that we already make so many swag, I really run out of idea if we can make any more swag out of the stickers. Right? I don't want to make too much changes, even though we do have a more realistic drawing of the skull design now. You know, I feel we're leaning more and more towards the group logo as a whole. Shut up, Hashimoto. How dare you? Really? YouTube unsubscribed you? That doesn't make sense. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense. That's stupid with YouTube. That is stupid. That is pretty stupid. Christmas ornament, Legion ornament. You know, that makes sense. But, you know, here's the thing, though. I would love to make them, but I have to find someone to make them. Right? And you know, I have... I don't know. Bob, where did you get your ornament made? I don't know. I don't particularly do Christmas. So, you know, when it comes to it, how many people actually want to hang that kind of stuff on their trees? That's the question, right? So, I don't know. I haven't. You know, that's the thing. Even if YouTube unsubscribe me from certain channels, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. Now, when you say, what do you mean, like you wouldn't even know? It's a lot of time I don't look at my feeds. I just type in whatever I'm looking at. You know, even though I'm subscribed to it, I will still have to like I'm subscribed to Martina Maya, right? I still type in Martina Maya to figure that out. I still type Martina Maya to get that. So. Tony's face with a Santa hat. I don't even own a Santa hat. I don't even own a Santa hat. So I can't even do that. I don't even own one. So I have to figure it out. But if you guys want Christmas ornament, yeah, I can probably make some. I just have to figure out who's gonna make those. Yeah. Oh, that's hot. Burn my mouth a little bit. Yeah, you know, the way Bob make his, I like because it's just simple. So, like if I'm look online how much they cost, it doesn't make sense. Like how am I gonna get these Christmas orders? I don't know. These are like not the way I would make how my Christmas ornament would like. I don't know. Christmas or customized ornaments. Let me see. You know, one day I'm gonna go. You know what, Tony? Just go there and buy a laser printer, and then I'll start to laser something. Any update on Ssl Cutter? No. We already talked about this, right? It's gonna be mid to late November, so we probably won't hear about it until at least November 15th. Alright, so put that as expectation, right? Sometime in mid-November, because right now, you know, things are being shipped, maybe, and production move to the printing shop, whatever. You know, it's gonna take a while. It's gotta take a while. You know, in all honesty, I didn't even go and try to find out what's going on because I want to give them enough time. You don't want to rush them. When you order customized stuff, if you rush them, they'll probably do a shitty job just so that they can pop it to you. So I want to make sure they do it right. I give them enough time. And if any pieces that shows up bad, that's when I can go Karen on them. Alright? To be able to go Karen on someone, you gotta give them sufficient time. And you know, that's my plan, to give them sufficient time. Yeah, I mean the laser place, but don't they ship from like UK? I just type in that address, it doesn't go anywhere. Laser.us.uk. Nothing came up. Bob just sent me the link or contact PM me, and I can look for it. But here's another thing though, because Bob are making those, I don't know if I should make those because I don't want to cross stuff. You know, I don't want anybody have to make that decision. Says, hey, do I want to spend the money on Bob's ornament or Shadow Smokers Legion ornament? That wouldn't make sense because, you know, I rather to have Bob to be able to get rid of all his 100 order of ornament than having him to have to keep 100 ornament because someone else made an ornament and now people had to make a choice. So this is why when someone's making something, I don't go make the same thing because I am not trying to compete. I am not trying to compete. I'm just doing for fun. So I'm not trying to compete. I'm not looking to generate any income or something like that. That wouldn't make sense for me, right? If I want to generate income, I will make this group public. Literally anybody can join. Anybody can buy Shadow Smokers Legion stuff. In fact, if this was public, I'm pretty sure that I can make 1,000 stickers, and that 1,000 sticker was sold out in no time, right? In terms of concept, I think that I could do that, right? Just the fact that everybody can do it, and everyone, let's say, if I make this group public, everybody can join, like anyone can join, and then they will just join. And then some of them was just like, I joined, so I want a sticker. That is not what I want to do. Then I'll become a manufacturer of stickers. What? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Shadow Smokers Legion is supposed to be for fun, for family, for group, not to generate income. If I could file for non-profit, I would. And what's really funny is that I still get taxed. I still get taxed on the things that I get it to you guys. For some reason, I still do. Right? I buy those products and I get it to you guys, and because you guys transfer money to me to buy that, I end up getting taxed. So if people don't understand it, is the fact that the government considers us as income. I was like, dude, I don't have income. Those things cost more than those. If I put out all the numbers and stuff like that, it does cost more. But at the same time, I don't want to get audited, so I just paid the tax. Right? For the website, we have a Patreon page to help fund the website. And Patreon charges tax. The only exception is actually the t-shirts and stuff. Now you gotta ask where the t-shirt and stuff income goes to. Well, each t-shirt probably makes about $2 to $5, if anything. And a lot of time that goes to paying for the redesign, fixing the logos, or brand new logos. And logo costs a lot of money. Now, a lot of people don't understand is that each logo usually costs between $250 to $2,000. Between $250 to $2,000. If we just go up there and then try to get a lot of people to look into the project. And even if you come up unsatisfactory, you still have to pay them. So a lot of times that happens. I only show you guys the ones that end up to be acceptable, but a lot of times they cost way more to produce them. So it does help to fund those, but believe it or not, it costs more money than not. It costs more money out of my own pocket than not doing it. That's why I'm not, if I could, if all those things funds for everything, I would have to create a logo for every single member in the group, but they just don't. They just don't. I don't know what to do with it. So yeah, life is not easy when especially when you look into the bottom line, and that's why Bob was trying to do his Dream Studio 2.0, but when he originally think how much it's gonna cost, and then when he actually see the bill, he probably faints. I wouldn't be surprised. Bob went to the emergency room like 10 times because he fainted by looking at the bills. How much it takes to insulate the place? How much wood it costs? How much or labor they did themselves? But still, everything that you do costs something, and then he just keep adding the cost to it. And then when you get to it, he's now he had to decide: do I want heater or do I want ventilation? Okay, well I want a heater. Okay, now I can't get ventilation until next time. And then he can continue to do other stuff to generate enough income. Okay, now I can finally have a heater. Do I get a heater or do I get insulation? Continues. Just keep going. Goes. Hashimoto, if I ever make a logo for you, I will make sure that you're closed. Because I do not want to pay for someone to draw every single tattoo you have. You will be closed. You'll be completely closed. You'll be like closed up with the hoodie and everything, covering majority of stuff, so that way you don't have to draw so detailed. Not easy, not easy. So yeah, I have to. A lot of people don't realize what's on the background. A lot of time, what's on the background, what's on the background here and there. I mean, obviously last year I can splurge on it because I have income. You know, I have money that I can just play around with. This year, a lot harder. I know, right? I know, right? Hashimoto already have a button right here. Button. I still don't have my button sign. I need my button sign. How dare Hashimoto just sign Martine's first instead of mine? Come on, come on, Hashimoto. What happened? Shouldn't you sign mine first? Come on. Soy Sauce Assassin has always been famous for asking for the number one. First box of something, sign. First box of something. Come on. Come on. Hashimoto, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. What happened? What happened? No, see, Michael's logo is actually not buffed up. It's that his hoodie is wrinkly, so it comes up more. He's tiny, so I gotta make him big. Right? Right, quick. See? This is what I'm saying, you know? They should have print those button sign already. Very sad. Very, very sad. Very sad. Well, anyways, today that's it for me. I mean, smoke that, smoke this. Come on, Hashimoto, you ain't that big. I saw your picture with Brendan. Brendan's like this tall, and you're like right here. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go and put that sofa up together, and that's gonna be hell to do. So I am gonna spend my time to do that. That's it for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, chat as usual. So make sure to join tomorrow's show. I know that there's gonna be Halloween stuff. I don't know how many people is doing the Halloween, but again, we'll start at usual time, 9 p.m. And you know, Marcus had a good idea to smoke something like Halloween themed. So maybe I'll take out my tatuaje lanceros and smoke some of those. I don't know. We can do that. We can do that, right? And we'll go from there, right? So that's it for today. Have a good one, everybody. Stay warm. We're snowing, but stay warm. All right. Stay healthy. Stay good. Be safe. Be very safe, especially tomorrow. Safe. Be safe. Bring a 6-foot pole to stop people from going on here.